Okay. What it do, YouTube? It's Eli, and we back, man. I got another great video for y'all. So today, it may be two videos. It's gonna be two videos. I'm gonna show y'all guys. Today, I'm gonna be showing y'all something that the Lord has showed me in prayer, have dealt with me with, as far as in my heart. So I wanna show y'all as well, because I feel like it will be a great blessing for someone who need it, because the Lord has blessed me tremendously with this right here. So I wanna give it to somebody else who need it, because the Lord has blessed me. So I'm gonna continue to share mine as well, and it's okay to do so. Right here, speak about, it's a desperate and disappointed, right? Desperate and disappointed. So I'm gonna speak a little bit about it before I go into it. So in this video, I'm just gonna be reading notes, and right here, I'm gonna be showing little things to pop up to show y'all. You get what I'm saying? Like the pictures that I have got to put along with what the Lord showed me in prayer. Well, not showed me, but told me in prayer. So it's a desperate and disappointed. So basically, when times of desperate come about, when we get desperate and things do not work in our favor of desperation, we get disappointed. And we desperate and disappointed. So you may feel low because of the desperation that you're already feeling. And then when things not going your way or in your will, now you're disappointed in your desperation. So that's me, you get what I'm saying? So with me, because I like to work very hard, you get what I'm saying? I love working hard, you get what I'm saying? So whenever I'm working very hard at something and I get desperate to get something, I gotta do this, I gotta get this, and I don't get it, I get disappointed, you get what I'm saying? Because dang, I just put all my hard work into this, I desperately did this when I didn't have to do it desperately, you get what I'm saying? I could've just did it with all my might, right or wrong. I did it with all my might. That should be good enough. But that was never good enough for me. You get what I'm saying? So I will always, get disappointed. And then once I get disappointed, in that desperation of me being disappointed, I'm just low. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, dang, was it worth it? And then I start asking questions like, is it worth it? Or you know how it be when you're desperate. So the Lord dealt with me with that, and they say right here, don't be desperate, just do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's desperate is a feeling showing or involving a hopeless sense that a situation is so bad as to be impossible to deal with, right? Hope, a feeling of expectation and desire for a certain thing to happen. So you got hope something may happen, but you may be desperate in that hope. Say like this, right? You hoping, but you desperately hoping. You get what I'm saying? You so desperate, you I hope I get. Say like this, right? And I'm not trying to be funny. But say you thirsty. You in the wild desert, and you need something to drink. You desperately need water, so you hoping for water desperately. I hope I get some water. I need some water. It ain't no sight of water nowhere. You get what I'm saying? But you hoping for it. I need some water. I need water. Ain't no water nowhere, so you desperate at that point. You get what I'm saying? So then when hours and hours ago, once you lose that hope, you're gonna be disappointed because you hoped in it and your desperation. So now you don't have nothing. Now you're disappointed, low, no water, and you're desperate. It's my life versus my expectations of my life. It's expectations is a strong belief that something will happen or be the case in the future. It's a belief that someone will or should achieve something, right? So far as hope also go with expectations. When you hoping for something, you put an expectation to it. You get what I'm saying? Because to hope, you gotta expect it. You get what I'm saying? So when you expecting something and you don't get it, you might be disappointed that you didn't get it because you expected it. You get what I'm saying? So setting the right expectations. So say like this: that man was in the desert. He didn't have no water, right? His expectations was too high to be looking for some water in the desert. You get what I'm saying? He was hoping for some water in that desert with a high expectation of receiving it. So once he didn't receive it, he got disappointed. He got desperate in his desperate need of water. You get what I'm saying? So it's a little diagram right here as far as expectations, right? So sometimes in our desperation, or when we become desperate, which we shouldn't be, because we should just do things and not have a grit to get it. You know what I'm saying? We should have reality in it, right? The reality thing is, that man is in the desert. And what's the reality of being in the desert? Ain't no water. That's the reality. So him hoping and having a high expectation of him getting some water will leave him low and dry. And that's funny because I ain't even mean to like put it like that, but he will be low and dry mouth. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes with this picture, sometimes our expectations might be a Big Mac, but sometimes the reality might be a cheeseburger. You might be looking for a Big Mac. Oh yeah, I'm about to get this, I'm getting this, I'm ready for that, I'm ready for this, I'm ready for that. But you might get home and it's a cheeseburger. You should lower your expectations. Keep your expectations in reality. Whatever your reality is, it's nothing, and then the truth of it is, there's nothing wrong with expectations. Keep them in the sense of your reality, right? Say like this, you work a job, you got a paid salary, you know your salary yearly. If you saying you want to save a certain amount of money, but you spend more than what you want to save, expectations wise, you might not be getting what you might truly expect, which is a double cheeseburger, but you might be getting a regular cheeseburger. You get what I'm saying? Because you're spending too much money. But when that time comes around, oh, I expected me to save all this money, but you spent all this money. So now you got double cheeseburger. Not double, single cheeseburger. And you ain't getting a double no more. So, this is what I wrote down for myself. With my expectations, I need to be prepared for reality. Because sometimes reality come about with your expectations and things of the nature. Just like with that man in the sand. He could have expected things, but the reality is, ain't no water in no desert. You know what I'm saying? And by the blessing of God, he may have been blessed with some water. But that's with God involved though. So then say, reality, the state of things as they actually exist, like we said, no water in deserts. As opposed to an idealistic or national idea of them. It say the state of quality or having existence or substance. Idealistic, characterized by idealism, unrealistic aiming for perfection. And then that's what I wrote for myself. My expectations for myself are too idealistic and unreal facing my reality of life. That's why when things don't go as planned, I'm upset, angry, and also get desperate within because of my unrealistic belief of something to come or happen. I hope that blessed somebody right there, because that has been me. You get what I'm saying? My expectations too high, and then when I put my reality to my expectations, and then my reality overthrow my expectations, I'm desperate in love. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh, I thought that was gonna happen. My expectations were too high. You get what I'm saying? Lower it down, bring it down, Eli. I don't fall to being desperate because of the thing itself. I fall to being desperate and frustrated because my expectations did not come to pass, right? Then I wrote how to overcome this, right? So now this is what the Lord has dealt with me with, because this has been me multiple times. You get what I'm saying? How to overcome this? Set realistic expectations and goals for yourself, and you will make your mark. You set too high and unrealistic expectations for yourself. That's why you can't get it down. You have to crawl before you walk. You have to work out with a 20-pound dumbbell before you can go grab a 40-pound dumbbell. Let's show your level at expectation. For example, it say you're planning on going to the gym 2 weeks, and you're thinking about going to the gym every day, working hard, but have not faced the reality of your body being in pain after. You will set your expectations for working out and not the reality or resting and allowing your body to heal. So basically, like, you think you about to go work out 7 days straight for 2 weeks, and the reality of it, your body gonna be hurt every day. We didn't put that reality into play of, if we about to go work out hard for 7 days straight for 2 weeks, our body gonna be in very much pain, and it's gonna be very painful to be able to get up every day. I didn't put that in it. You get what I'm saying? So, it's a be real to you. It's a be real to yourself. Be real to yourself. Know your limits for your expectations, so you won't be disappointed at the end. Because that's what we do. You know, people have every year they have them New Year, New Me thing, but their expectations is too high. Be real to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Baby steps. Babies walk before they can crawl. Babies don't come out the womb crawling. Somebody gotta hold them. Babies are very humble when they first come out. Somebody gotta hold them at first. Then they get to crawl. Then from crawling, they just Sprout up and walk. That's the same thing we gotta have with our expectations and reality. You get what I'm saying? And then here go a quick picture of expectations and reality checks. So yeah, that's what the Lord dealt with me in prayer. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what I feel too much times. I've been wanting to do YouTube for so long, bro. Instead of just doing YouTube and allowing myself to grow on YouTube, I always wanted to do it so heavily and become desperate because I'm not doing it, or a certain thing I'm not doing it, and I will stop. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm desperate now and low. Instead of just setting realistic expectations for myself of day to day, here and there, here and there, here and there, get out the way. Cool. You get what I'm saying? But we gotta live and we learn. I praise and I thank the Lord. If any one of y'all was blessed by that, it was not from me, it was from the Lord. The Lord gave me that. So thank the Lord for that. The Lord has blessed you with that because he blessed me with it. That's not from me, that's from the Lord. If y'all done already, make sure y'all drop a sub, drop a like.